Sanibonani emakhaya. Kubabukeli bethu emakhaya. My name is Mandla Timza Mathebula. I'm from an organization called Untold African Stories. We are here at the Foundation of Human Rights Facilities at Hatton Estate, and we appreciate their support. They offered the facilities for the shoot for the podcast. What I would like to share with you is that I've just been enlightened as part of the discussion today, because this is also a learning process for myself, that on Friday it's actually a new year in line with the African calendar, which is the 23rd of September. And therefore, as Untold African Stories, we've decided that we would launch the first episode on the 23rd of September, on the Friday. So please be on the lookout. We will communicate our YouTube channel, but you can also search it under Untold African Stories. You'll be able to connect. We'll also interact with you under Untold African Stories on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. So please be on the lookout. Brace for yourself for a very informative and robust discussion that we are going to have. I am flanked by royalty here, academically, spiritually, and otherwise. So I'm going to hand over to Gogo Mnyama, Ms. Sarah Topi Mota, to add a few words.
So thank you very much, Mandla. Welcome to the Foundation for Human Rights. The Untold African Stories is an organization that is part of more than 20 community-based initiatives that are focusing on building unity amongst Africans. In this project, Untold African Stories, they are promoting indigenous knowledge systems that used to sustain communities intergenerationally. And they are doing it innovatively based on their findings. They are in Bertrams and in Soweto. They did a mapping exercise and found that the lack of this narrative from the mainstream is the one that is perpetuating stereotype amongst Africans for discriminating each other and stigmatizing one another based on place of origin, even also economic status. So this process here is made to share that knowledge in a wider platform other than a face-to-face, but using digital media, digital mechanisms. As they said, there are Untold African Stories on various social media platforms, including YouTube. That's where you can subscribe. Premiering on the 23rd of September. So we're looking forward to meet you there on the first podcast.
Siyabonga Gogo Mota, Gogo Sarah, siyabonga Babu Mathebula. Sanibonani and a blessed new year ngolesihlanu on the 23rd of September. There is no African month that starts on the 1st. Our months, they start on the 23rd. So you can see the so-called horoscope. They copied from us because they are like starting around the 23rd to the next so-called zodiac star. So ngolesihlanu ke kalabuhlanu, it is our new year. That's when we begin the year in Africa. To prove that that's what it was, I'll just read from Incwadi yakamkhulu Nsingiza. Please get it. It's called Kemet Slant African Royal Calendar. Please get it. It will give you all the seasons that we were going through in our calendar. But just briefly, I won't read everything. In Sesotho, for instance, September is called Luetsi. Why? Because lots of grass it starts growing and the cows become fat. Remember, it is after winter. In Chivenda, they call it Kuvumetsi, period of rebirth, as witnessed in nature. Bapedi barikiliwedi, lots of grass grows and the cows grow fat, just like in Sotho. In Tsonga, they call it Nzati, meaning the beginning of the planting season. In Xhosa, Yomsintsi, the blossoming time of the coral trees. In Sizulu, Mandulo, Kwandulela, it means you are at the forefront and you are letting other things pass through. So Uyandulelu September is the beginning of the year. Umandulo uvulela ezinye inyanga ukuthi zize until unyaka uzophele. So let us squash once and for all the issue of Happy New Year on the 31st of December. Ngicela bangaziya babukele ningasangithumeli no Happy New Year nge-31st zaka December. Ningithumele ngolesine nge-22 zika September. A blessed and Africa-filled New Year nge-23 zika September. I am Dr. Kanyisile Litchfield Shabalala from Untold African Stories. Decolonize me, decolonize yourselves. Let's meet on the Untold African Stories over and over, starting from now.